Crime Filmy, the making. With me is an actor who walks his talk. Thank you so much, Irfan. And education is the most, is a theme that we all need to work on and promote. So, what's your take on?
Education is something which is imposed by parents, for different reasons on a kid. But when a child gets interested in a particular subject, and then he engages in that subject, I think then the education starts. Otherwise, it remains a burden. Like when we used to go to schools, I don't remember anything which I learned in school.
Likewise, me.
Yeah. So, and I used to have so many questions, and there was, we couldn't interact with teachers. Sometimes I never used to get the reply. So those questions remained question until I myself, somehow, I could solve it. Like when first time I remember when I was in school, they were trying to explain a subtraction sum, mathematics का. So I couldn't understand कि ये जो carry हुआ इधर जो zero था, यहाँ 1 carry हो गया तो 10 कैसे हो गया? मुझे लगता था कि 0 के पास 1 आया तो 1 होगा वो, 0 प्लस या 1 के पास 1 आया तो 11 कैसे हो गया तो 2 होगा. So मैं बहुत दिन तक confused रहा, and I couldn't do those sounds. Suddenly one day when I was, I wrote one, so that visual, I saw the visual, and that visually, I could see, it's looking 11, so it is 11, So that's how, and maths was the most boring subject, but then the maths became most, I was completely interested in maths, and that became my favorite subject. So it's like, what education has to somehow ignite that interest in you. That is very, very important.
I so agree, because we also, like Shiksha here, we also have support our school. Education now, because a lot of kids do not have the means to go to school. Their parents don't have the money to send them to school. What do you think needs to be done? Because I think education is of prime importance.
I think they should be told that, it's a power. It shapes your life, and what you want, the dreams you see, it allows you to achieve your dreams. Otherwise, life could be miserable. Just to make them aware that it can give them a choice to lead a better life, with understanding and with much more, somewhere it's also a power.
And also a lot of actors say, now, I just finished class 12 and then I joined the industry, I struggled. What people don't realize is also for struggle, you need to have some wisdom. You have to be aware of things happening around you. So what would you say to a lot of your fans who look say, hey, maybe actor ban jaunga, I'll also finish till like class 12 or I'll only do class 10?
I think because I also thought of becoming an actor like that, and I couldn't enjoy that thought for a long time until I came to this conclusion that I have to go and learn the craft. Whatever I am because of the drama school, National School of Drama, which gave me the exposure, which gave me time, which gave me resources to work on myself, and gave me, it helped me to shape up my own way of looking at acting. So in a way, that kind of education is, even when you think, okay, I'll go and become an actor like that, you have to work on it, and that's education. You have to educate yourself how to become an actor.
Very true. And there is like no excuse for not working hard. And here is a man who actually is the poster boy of hard work. Irfan, it's been a tremendous journey, I would say, for you as an actor. And now you have this plethora of films that are releasing, Hollywood and Bollywood. And your Hollywood, I'll first start with Hollywood, because a lot of your, I'm sure, co-actors envy that. You have Jurassic Park, now you have Inferno coming, you have had Spider-Man. So your journey in Hollywood, you truly are the crossover actor at the moment.
I'm really fortunate about it, and initially I had to sacrifice a lot for these films, because what happens in Hollywood, they have a fixed schedule, and they block a lot of your time. If maybe you are shooting for 15 days, sometimes you are blocked for 2 months and 3 months. So So in that way, you lose money, you don't get that kind of money, but the opportunity to work with a particular director, that really made me do all these sacrifices, and it somehow recharged my batteries. It gave me the director who throws challenges, that kind of challenges which you never get to dwell in a role in that manner here. So that is incentive for me, to expand yourself as an actor.
And earlier, Indian actors would just get a blink and you miss role in a Hollywood movie. But now a role is like written for you. You are a character. Do you think things have changed now?
Things are changing. Yeah, things are changing, and they are also understanding the potential of Indian market. Not just the market, but also potential of stories. Like there are two stories which have done humongous business. Slumdog Millionaire, which is Indian story. Then Life of Pi. Every actor was Indian actor, and they did huge business. So they know that there are stories lying, there are characters lying in India, and Hollywood is very good at one thing. Because it's a very competitive industry, so they never lose a chance to pick up a talent. If they see that if somebody is talented, they will somehow grab the talent. That is a very big difference what in our industry and their industry.
And now you have Jurassic Park that released, and then you have Inferno.
Inferno, I'll go and shoot.
What was it like meeting Tom Hanks?
Great, fantastic. I'm his fan. I've seen his work, and you are in love with his work when the kind of work he has done. So I was in a room and working with my dialogue coach, and suddenly there was a knock on my door, and Tom was there, and he said, "Hello, hi, Irrfan," and then we started chatting, and he's such a warm guy. He's such a interesting and engaging, entertaining human being. I loved the whole team. Ron Howard, Felicity, Tom Hanks, then Cesar, is a Danish actress, beautiful actress.
And also you've changed the definition of the lead actor. Earlier there used to be a stereotype, a lead actor only male part in a commercial film only does this, that. But with you here, the dynamics seem to have changed.
I think that was very, very important for me when I did Hasil long back. This was the idea I was carrying, that we should redefine entertainment, we should redefine commercial cinema, we should redefine heroism, and people are ready to watch, people are ready to explore through cinema what heroism is all about. It's not just, picking 10 guys and just beating them up, or, to bringing your girlfriend from some so-and-so area, Film is the medium where you can explore, definitions of different things, of love, of romance, of revenge, of heroism. Like for me, Lunchbox was a very romantic film, and that's why I did it. And I wanted to do a romantic film. I wanted to explore romance, and that's my way to, connecting to life.
And now you're working with actresses like Aishwarya Rai and Deepika Padukone.
It was great experience, and also they also know that the definition of commercial cinema is changing, and that's why Deepika, she's so eager to explore herself as an actor, and she's so sincere in that. It's not like she's putting on an act. She's really wanting to explore herself as an actor, and you'll see in this film Piku, beautiful. She has done the kind of work she has done. It's amazing.
And also Mr. Bachchan apparently told you now we finally meet when you're on the sets of Piku.
Yeah, because we used to meet in parties, and we used to have, we used to chat, but never got the chance to work, together. And this was the first time, and what an experience to work with him. It's a dream come true to work with him as an actor. Every actor should experience him in some way or the other, Just go and watch him how he prepares. Just go and watch him how he rehearses. Just go and say some lines in front of him and see how he reacts. It's an engaging experience. It's very fulfilling.
And a lot of people say that about you. It's really engaging to watch how Irfan prepares, what he puts in a role. So, like as Meera Nair said, maybe her biggest contribution has been discovering Irfan Khan.
I'm thankful to Meera. Yeah. She picked me up from drama school. Yeah.
And Just with Aishwarya, it's supposed to be her comeback film. So, what was that like?
Abhi now it's you know, we are shooting. It hasn't shaped up. I'll be able to talk about it more once, you know, the film is shot and we know what it is there. So, but Aishwarya will do a great job in there. I know 100% that she will be. Everybody will talk about her.
And currently, what do you make of the censorship and moral policing and that's happening in the
See,
industry?
most of our departments in our country, you know, they are pathetic. You know. Nobody is working for the cause or concern. Nobody has concern. You know, the old definitions of censorship. You have so much on the internet going. You know, a 5-year-old kid can watch a blue film on internet, and you talk about censorship. I think we should relook at everything, and there should be a kind of consciousness in the country, you know, a mass consciousness where people want to make things work, you know. We cannot go on by those, you know, old definitions. We cannot stick to, you know, there are policies, but we don't know, nobody follows them, nobody implements them. So there is a kind of new consciousness needs to be, you know, and it is there. There's a kind of, you know, anger is there in the country, you know, everybody is feeling helpless that something should happen. See what's happening in Delhi, pollution, you know. It's a high time, you know, doctors are saying leave the country, leave the city. And even now we are, you know, we are sleeping. So the kind of awareness, you know, I think our country needs a kind of awareness. You know, which,
And what about net neutrality?
oh, that's a very, very important thing, you know. I think if once it goes, then there's no point. And the kind of questionnaire they were given, I don't remember all, but one I remember, you know, is it too early to put, you know, charges on these kind of app? I think this was a question. Is it too early? What do they mean? Why do we need to put the charges, you know? So you are saying that not today, but after 5 years or 2 years, we are going to. This is you know, this will become a kind of menace. You know, this will become a huge, you know, devil if we don't keep it neutral. You know.
And lastly, Irfan, which is that one movie that changed your life?
Warrior changed my life. Really changed my life. It's completely. You know, I was going in this track, and suddenly, literally, the film, you know, grabbed me and turned me like that and showed me a path and said, go this way.
Okay, and as you spoke about romance, you're enjoying the romance
I'm
genre?
loving it. I'm loving it.
Run around trees?
Not running around trees. You know, it's just a romance has so many angles. You know, love is something. You know, it's an emotion which just you know, revives you and just. I think you realize see yourself in a different light. There's so many things lying there inside you, which are like, you know, lying low. But once, you know, you're in love, you know, there's so many things which just erupts. And I wanted to do love stories the day I decided to become an actor. You know. I wanted to do. Now I'm getting chance, you know, so I'll explore love for sure.
And this May, I think very few actors can boast about this, a Hollywood release and a Bollywood release. Joining both the woods. Thank you so much.